What a mess. Yeah, I just, reality TV stars, I don't think so.
I got that top 50 list. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Top 50 villains in WWE. Number 50, Batista.
Who's number 50?
Number 50 is Batista.
Number 50?
Yes.
Oh, God. Boy, Dave, you're not coming back anytime soon.
Out of the hundreds of thousands of wrestlers that
I would
existed.
have had, I probably would have put, the Berserker at number 50, but okay.
Number 49, Randy Savage.
49? Boy, Lanny, just shut up about your brother, please. Obviously, WWE is listening to these guys on Twitter. But go ahead.
Yeah. Number 48, Vicky Guerrero. Remember, Vicky Guerrero was
let's, before anybody goes nuts, because I want to go nuts too, let's pretend that this is no chronological order. This is just ridiculous. I mean, just right off the bat, that's just ridiculous, but let's just go ahead with it.
Number 47, Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Number 46, the Iron Sheik.
Mm-hmm.
Number 45, Andre the Giant.
Andre, wow, so far 3 of the top wrestlers in the world of attractions of all time.
Yes.
Are Randy Savage and Andre the Giant are in the bottom part of this list. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Number 44, it's got to be better now, right, Kev? I mean, those are some big names. It's got to be better. Number 44, Eric Bischoff.
Oh, God.
Number 43, Eddie Guerrero.
Really? Okay.
Number 42, Brock Lesnar.
At least he beat his wife out.
Number 42, Brock.
This is physically painful to listen to. After the Randy Savage thing, my mind is scrambled at this point.
Oh, it gets so much better, Kev. 42 is Brock Lesnar. 41 is Kane. Number 40 is Don Morocco.
Hmm.
Number 39 is the Dudley Boys.
Hmm.
Number 38, CM Punk.
Okay.
37, Ernie Ladd. Big Cat Ernie Ladd.
Right.
36, Ivan Koloff.
And great. I mean, these are all great heels. Like Koloff and Ernie Ladd were fantastic heels back in the day. The pecking order is so bizarre. It's just, to me, it sounds random. It just doesn't sound, because what I'd like to even do is almost skip to the top 20.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what matters at this point. I mean, obviously, you can see this list on WWE.com.
Yeah, I'll race down the list real quick.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
Yeah,
we might as well keep flowing. Go ahead.
35, Paul Heyman. 34, Abdullah the Butcher. 33, Terry Funk. 32, Randy Orton. 31, Kevin Sullivan. 30, Jerry Lawler. 29, Raven. 28, Fabulous Moolah. 27, Paul Orndorff. 26, Nick Bockwinkel. Jesus. 25, Vader. 24, Harley Race. 23, Sergeant Slaughter. 22, Undertaker. 21, Freddie Blassie. 20 is Edge.
Okay, now he's the top 20. You would think this is crucial now.
Right.
Now we're in the there's a lot of big time stars in the other 20, but let's hear the top 20 now.
I mean, clearly these are the 20 most impressive.
I'm afraid you're going to say like one of the fucking Highlanders. But go
ahead. Number 19, Jim Cornette.
Okay.
Number 18, Killer Kowalski.
Yeah, but he was retired in the 60s. Go ahead.
Number 17, Mr. Perfect.
Okay.
Number 16, Sherry Martel.
Mm-hmm.
Number 15, Chris Jericho.
I
don't see him. I think his best days were as a face.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. Well, keep going.
Number 14, the original Sheik.
Yeah, he's big time heel.
Number 13,
whole career a heel.
Right. Yeah. 13, the Fabulous Freebirds.
No argument of them being on the list, but go ahead.
Number 12, I'm sure you won't contend, Jonathan Bradshaw Layfield.
I would have thought he made number 50, to be honest with you. There's a good guy to start number 50 with, to
right.
be honest with you, but go ahead.
Number 11, Rick Rude.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
I just can't believe that JBL is a bigger heel than Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I know. I Randy Savage. Randy Savage when he came in as a heel and he spent the first 3 years. Just classic. That was what a heel was all about. But go ahead.
Yeah. Number 10, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on.
Number
That's
9,
Jake's best work.
Gorgeous George. Not the Gorgeous George that was married to Macho Man, right?
Even though she was a heel, from what I understand. But go ahead.
Number 8, Bobby Heenan.
Yes, yeah.
Number 7, Superstar Billy Graham.
No, I don't agree with that. That's right off the bat. That's I wouldn't put him there. He'd be in the bottom part of the list, in my opinion. But go ahead.
Number 6, Triple H.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Go ahead.
Number 5, Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, top 10. I would put Hogan in. I don't know where I put him, but he makes the top 10 of Hollywood Hogan's a pretty hateable character.
Yeah. Number 4, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
Number 3, Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, Vince. I would have thought Vince would have been number 1, but I'm wow. Okay, with the big drum roll here, the last couple of guys.
Yeah. Number 2 is the Four Horsemen and Ric Flair.
I guess as a unit, yeah. Okay, number 1. I think I know what you're gonna say, but go ahead.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah. I mean,
really?
Steve Austin make that list?
Nope, not even on there.
Rock didn't make that list either as a heel. Another
Nope.
guy did his best work as a heel.
Nope.
Rock and Austin as heels didn't make that list, and if they weren't great heels, they wouldn't have been where they are today.
Mm-hmm.
Is that funny?
This list is a little bit goofy.
Batista,
Jim Cornette.
I mean, just shows when they do stuff like that, and right. Batista was a great, and I think people will. And when I really think about it, maybe I should backpedal on this a little bit. Batista was a great heel the second time around. I thought it was when he was tied to the chair and screaming and taped up and stuff, and just almost like a "What about me?" Like that was a great gimmick.
Yeah.
When he was a heel the first time in, he didn't say much. When he was in Evolution,
Right.
he was a thug. He was a side guy. He was
Exactly.
garnish. So yeah, I mean, I guess in fairness. But WWE wants to send a message to former talent. They usually rank you that low.
Yeah.
I was surprised. But Randy Savage, what made Randy Savage awesome was when he came here in '85, and then from '85 to '88, he was a heel, and he was one of the best heels going. I mean, he was just so good as a bad guy.
Yeah.
So I don't get that. I just don't get that. Andre, yeah, he's beloved, and someone can argue, oh, come on, Kev, Andre was on the decline when he turned. True, but it's what made that match. I mean, it wasn't just Hogan that sold tickets to that match. It was Andre, too. Andre doesn't get a lot of credit for that.
It's goofy not to. It's goofy that he's not higher up on the list, considering you put Hogan in there. And it's kind of like he's the guy who made Hogan.
Phil Burns and Jim Cornette and stuff like that. Absolutely. I mean, I had the privilege of seeing those guys back in the day and getting to see them in matches in Florida, and then and getting to see them in West Palm Beach Auditorium getting booed out. That was great. I mean, but I don't know. Triple H, of course, politically has to be in the top 10, of course. But you could tell when he was brutal sometimes, and he was sledgehammering Shawn Michaels and. I don't know. Triple H to me didn't always lack charisma. So, like I said, where a heel also had to have charisma. Mr. Perfect had Rick Rude had tons of charisma. I don't know. You have to have charisma too when you're a heel, not just a babyface.
Yeah.
But yeah, the list is what it is with the WWE list. They confuse me. I didn't hear one yet that was totally where everyone's gonna have their opinion. Once again, it's just like the show. It's not set in stone what they say. It's all opinions.
You think it would be based upon, I would think that if they were making these lists up, instead of basing it on their opinion, it should probably be based on, ticket sales and, merchandise sales. I mean, I guess you don't have ready information of that, but, geez, if WWE doesn't, who does,
Yeah, I mean, it's funny when you do top lists or whatever, it's always that thing, too, kind of when you do shows or you do events or you even set, when you're a DJ and then you're in the, radio industry, or if, in a way when you go to play songs at a wedding and you play your top songs, they're not what you like personally. It's what the crowd you think wants to hear or what supposedly the crowd, you're going by instinct on, or you're in the profession, whether you're in talent or whatever, it's not what I personally want to see. We all have different things. It's not, just because you're in the profession doesn't mean that you're the be-all, end-all, and know-it-all of what everybody wants. Once again, we all have different opinions. But I think some people are such super fans that they're like, well, WWE said it, it must be true, know? It's almost like that kind of thing. I mean,
they bring up some good points.
I would hope most fans are so smart, though, that no one takes this as anything other than just a bullshit list.
A lot of the people in the chat room are like, why no Shane Douglas? Why no William Regal? And these are two guys.
Politics, boys. Shane Douglas is politics, boys.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys should know that. I mean, but people listen to the show are smarter than us, to a degree on a lot of things. I mean, Don Tony, God, if I ever said that in front of him. But yes, I always say there's so many fans have so many great opinions on stuff. So I think people listen, should be booking more than other guys should be. But it's pretty much William Regal. Was I don't know. He really didn't have that run of being effective. But then you can say Vicky Guerrero. Yeah, but if you're going by heat, who knows what they're really going by? Are they going by reactions? Are they going by current, past, different times? Who they worked with. I think Eddie made a great heel, but I thought Eddie made as good a babyface, in my opinion, Eddie Guerrero. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I think Eddie, to me, wanted to be loved by the crowd. And if you ever met him, and I had the pleasure of getting to meet him, independent show, I think he liked being liked. I think that's just my opinion of him. See, I didn't think Chris Benoit gave a shit. And I'm not saying that because Chris Benoit went out the way he did. I got to meet Chris Benoit back in the day too, outside of the Garden. He was kind of indifferent to the fans, not like mean or anything. He was just tired maybe or something. But that's why when people say shit about Edge, I said, listen, I had a great experience with Edge. He gave us 10 minutes of his time that he did not have to give us in a bar. He just be like, oh yeah, please fuck off. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you have to go by your experiences with people. Some people have great interaction, some people don't. Some people have good reps, some people don't. You know what I mean? It all depends. But I don't. Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat, was a great heel character, but to me, he was kind of a beloved heel character.
Yeah, for the most part. What did you think about Muhammad Hassan? There's a guy that a lot of people.
Oh, he was great, and they would never, because politics too, because Mark Capani pretty much wanted out of the business. They wanted to get him back in. Let's face it, he quit. He wasn't fired. He just didn't want to do it anymore. He was burnt out within a year of being there, not even. And he's given interviews and everything, and once again, wrestling hates when you have a decent life outside of wrestling. We're just going to not acknowledge you, or when your name comes up, we'll bury you.
Right.
They just why people begrudge wrestlers to go on to do other things. Even Brock got that heat when you remember when he was trying out for the Vikings.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that he didn't sign people's autographs. I don't know what's true about that or not. I know Don Tony reported on that too with Brock. If he got a wrestling piece of merchandise, he get angry at an in-store or something. I'm like, who knows if that's true? I don't know. But if the guys don't want to do it, you don't want to do something anymore, you don't do it.
Right.
But seeing Brock back now, though, it's not, to me. It was I was one of those people who was super excited when he came back, and it quickly fizzled because of how they're utilizing him. And I guess just sometimes times change things. It's not even. We react not sometimes the way we're supposed to. You react. You're not no one's programmed here to react a certain way. But I think all wrestling fans want a reason to be excited. That we all have to agree upon.
Oh, I was ecstatic when Brock came back.
Yeah, me too.
Ecstatic.
I mean, there's no one. I never, as much as I, joke around. We all do our things where we bitter about certain things, and we come off hating this, hating that. And it's mostly joke, as Don Tony says, tongue in cheek. I don't ever order a pay-per-view and hope I hate it. Why would I do that? Why would anybody waste money? It doesn't. Who does that? I don't want to not like it. I don't want to not like going to a movie and not liking the new Batman or something like that. If everyone's got a different opinion on stuff. But I've never sat down at a pay-per-view and said, I am purposely not going to like this, or I'm going to purposely hate TNA. I never one time sat down. Like I said, I watch a show, I want to see something I like. That's the whole problem, is when you don't, that's when you're frustrated.
Yeah.
But going in with a preemptive strike that I'm going to hate it right off the bat, if it's good, I'll admit it's good. Why wouldn't I admit it's good? Because we should pay to see it.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
You just might as well just burn your money. That'll give you about as much enjoyment.
I don't get that, because I think some people question me, you guys don't want to have like, no, we do want to like certain things. I know, speaking for myself, I want a reason. To be honest with you, that's the best time to do this show, is when there's something good, not just WWE, but there's good news, something, rarely interesting happens in TNA. Something interesting happens in the wrestling world. I can't wait to get on and talk about it because it's something positive, something good for wrestling.
Right.
Couldn't wait to talk about when Brock came back. Couldn't wait when you attacked him on that roll. He came out the next night after WrestleMania. I couldn't wait to get on the show.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait. Couldn't fucking wait.
Speaking
Even
of
when we
films,
thought Sting was, for the amount of time we thought that was going to happen with WrestleMania, it was exciting to talk about it. It was fun.
Right.
Who wants to come on and be a Debbie Downer about everything? If anything, we just do it to irritate people. But in reality, if you haven't got it, we all want to like it.
Right. Of course. Exactly. You couldn't have said it any better, man. I don't want to burn my fucking money.
Yeah, come on the show. I mean, I admit the Mets suck. They absolutely suck. But I love the team. But I just even flipped over tonight. Say they're losing again. Like, you know, it's just given that they're going to lose. Hey, look, look at the fucking Cubs. You know what I mean? I mean, I know you're more of a White Sox guy, right?
Right.
Well, the White Sox are doing great, and good for them. You know, I'm happy. Robin Ventura's an old Met, so I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, my team sucks. They absolutely suck cock. There's no doubt about it. Well, I hope they get better. It looked promising the first half of the season, and now they're where people, quote unquote, expected them to be. Yeah. But we're not happy about that. But once again, if you're a fan, you spend your money, you have a right to say what you want to say.
Yeah. Did you see?
You know, if you want to complain, complain. I've dropped thousands of dollars on fucking Mets games and wrestling, so I always think it's funny when someone's like, "How dare you say this about that?" I'm like, dude, I'm just like you. I spend as much money as you have. What do you think? We get free stuff here? We have to pay for everything too.
Oh, we don't get free stuff? Oh,
please.
Oh,
get dick doing the show.
Did you see that? Speaking of the movies and stuff, you